Welcome to the top 10 games of the century. Over the next 10 weeks, we'll look back at some of the most exciting and important key wins in Harvard's history. At number 10, women's soccer versus Columbia in 2016.
Good afternoon, everyone. Ben Alter here alongside Eric Galanti as the Ivy League women's soccer title in 2016 will be decided here this afternoon.
Entering the final game of the 2016 regular season, Harvard hosted Columbia, needing a win to clinch the Ivy League championship and advance to the NCAA tournament.
It is the winningest senior class in the Ivy League this year, one of the winningest senior class in Harvard history. Not in from 15 yards out or so.
Harvard got off to a great start. In the 8th minute, Harvard senior Midge Purse ran down a long ball, got behind the Columbia defense, and followed up her rebound, put Harvard ahead 1-0. Purse's goal was her 12th of the year and 42nd and final goal in her legendary Harvard career.
Midge Purse sneaks her 12th of the season by Spencer, and Harvard with an early 1-0 lead.
The Crimson continued to control the early run of play with 5 of the game's first 7 shots, but Columbia started to find its footing as the half wore on.
Headed up by Adriana Curlia Santos. Anderson battling with Gary. Anderson boots it in, and Durack holds on to it for Harvard. This one lofted over the top. Hemmings going to be able to catch up to it. Tries to send it toward the box, but Stoller takes it.
After earning a corner kick in the 23rd minute, the Lions' Caroline Militello won a header and knocked it home to level the score at 1.
It is headed on and in. Militello on the back post, evens it up 1-1. She gets around Mohammadi, but Janikowski's there as the next layer. Here's Purse trying to get to a loose ball. Chips it over a defender. Here's Purse trying to get in behind once again. Purse.
Harvard controlled the second half, firing off 11 shots, but couldn't find the game winner. The Crimson had a great chance to grab a victory in the 88th minute. Midge Purse headed it across to Zane Matulis, but Columbia keeper Allison Spencer denied Matulis' first chance, and the second chance hit the post.
Post it out! Oh, another golden chance for the Crimson.
The teams went to overtime, where Harvard continued to dominate possession, recording another 5 shots, but played through the first overtime without a goal.
Here's the shot, and a save made by Spencer.
75 seconds into double overtime, the Crimson finally had their breakthrough. Joan Fleischman beat her defender down the left wing and delivered a perfect cross to Rachel Garcia.
Garcia, the touch, the shot, the score! Rachel Garcia hands Harvard the win, and the Crimson are going back to the NCAA tournament for the 3rd time in 4 years.
The Harvard senior finished her 6th goal of the season to set off a championship celebration.
Nations and championships will present the trophy this afternoon.
With the win, Harvard locked up its 3rd Ivy title in 4 seasons and advanced to the NCAA tournament, where the Crimson took on Rutgers.
Senior teammates will welcome Harvard.
Join us next week as we look at the number 9 ranked game in the last century of Harvard athletics.